Welcome guys, today we present to you the top 5 PC and console games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video.
I loved to tell him. His favorite was the one about the serpent god.
Hello Neighbor, an offline game with a size of 1.7 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Hello Neighbor is a first-person stealth horror game that challenges you to control a young character who's trying to get into his neighbor's house in order to discover the dark secrets that he's hiding inside the basement. Of course, your neighbor really values his privacy and won't be at all happy that you're breaking in. Controls in Hello Neighbor are the usual ones in this genre. On the left side of the screen, you'll find the movement control stick, and to the left, you'll see the action buttons. You can jump, interact with tons of different objects, grab all kinds of gadgets. The adventure will begin with your protagonist walking around the neighborhood and chasing after a ball. It won't take long for you to get to your neighbor's house and watch him act suspiciously. From that moment on, you have to try to sneak into your neighbor's house and make sure he doesn't catch you. Hello Neighbor is a super entertaining stealth horror game that offers you a really intense and terrifying game experience. Payday Crime War, an online game with a size of 300 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Payday Crime War is an exciting multiplayer first-person shooter, where you'll have to choose to become either a cop or a robber. Depending on which team you choose, you'll have one of two goals. The robbers are trying to break into a safe and the cops will do anything to stop them. Payday Crime War's controls are very well adapted to touchscreen devices. Simply move your character with the virtual joystick on the left side of the screen, and fire your weapon with a button on the right. Also on the right side of the screen are buttons to jump, reload your weapon and launch grenades. Just like the PC and console version of Payday, there's tons of characters, both cops and robbers, to choose from in Payday Crime War. Not only that, the more you play, the more new content you'll unlock. Dozens of masks, loads of new safes and even more exclusive content. With all that and spectacular graphics you can customize to your device, Payday Crime War is a great team-based FPS that manages to bring Payday's fantastic game experience to Android and iOS devices. Gunfire Reborn, an online game with a size of 1.5 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Gunfire Reborn is an adventure level-based game featured with FPS, roguelite and RPG. Players can control heroes with various abilities to experience diverse build gameplay, use randomly dropped weapons and props to explore random levels. This game supports solo mode and multiplayer mode with up to 4 players. Gunfire Reborn Mobile has reset and upgraded its basic controls as well as weapon shooting performance, and strives to achieve an authentic game experience on mobile devices. There are distinctive heroes and diversified weapons you can use it, and then it will go for a thrilling single-player adventure, or team up for more fun.
Of an ageless tree.
EQQO, an offline game with a size of 500 megabytes, available on Android only. Inspired by ancient Ethiopian legends, Eqko is a poetic narrative puzzle game, an initiatory adventure, and a love song to nature. It's the improbable epic of two foreign creatures, one to the other, a child who can't see in an egg, as fragile as it is vital. Look at Ikko's world through the eyes of his mother, who will guide him while telling his story, help him use the powers of the egg to advance through mysterious rooms and awaken the temple's sleeping mechanisms. Foil ancient traps and repel the dark forces that want to seize the egg. There is more than 40 levels to explore, filled with puzzles and secrets to find, and a compelling, moving story about the legend of a lost child.
Bells. It was a melody. The temple had reacted. It too was sensitive to music.
The Baby in Yellow, an offline game with a size of 330 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. The Baby in Yellow is a first-person horror game where you find yourself in a house with a very strange baby. Your babysitting job seems normal until you realize there's something off, and the kid you're babysitting is more sinister than he first appears. After the success of this game on Windows, The Baby in Yellow is now available to play on mobile, giving you another opportunity to scare yourself silly. The Baby in Yellow depicts each of the rooms in the game's mansion with highly detailed 3D graphics. The sound effects add to the spooky atmosphere, too, and the story only gets scarier with each level. To advance in this game, you'll have to complete the actions indicated on the left side of the screen. Tap on the virtual joystick to move around the setting while adjusting the camera with the controls on the right. You can also tap on objects, which is important to keep in mind, as some of them may be necessary to complete missions. As you solve challenges, you'll learn more about the baby and why he acts so strangely, but don't let your guard down, because he can attack you at any time. Do what you can to solve the mystery behind this baby's strange behavior if you want to survive the night.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.